everyone's well and staying warm. Welcome to another edition of a game that has no name. I'm going to call it What Are You Talking About? Because I don't know how else to describe it. Um, so, this is a word game where you can get points for actually being wrong and not knowing what the word means at all. I have been working on a long list of words that we can totally mess up. So basically, the premise of the game is I will give you a word and then you will give me a definition for the word. Now, you can make up a definition that's totally crazy and everybody will vote for the best definition and you might be picked. It can be a humorous definition, it could be the right definition. Either way, you get a point. So, everyone enjoyed it last week. That's why we're back this week to play. And I hope I'm not kind of interfering with anyone else's live this evening. I know Coachism sometimes goes live with Boyd Wrestling, but I don't know when he's doing that. Let me look real quick. Community, no show this week. All right. So anyway, we're going to give it like 15 minutes and see if we can get some people up here. I know Bimbo had asked me earlier if I was going live at 7:30, and I told her yes, I was. So, but yeah, we'll see who shows up. I think last week Faye won for the best answers. I think she actually got some definitions correct, but she had a lot of funny answers as well. So let's give everybody a few minutes to come in. I will post that I am live on Twitter. Now live. Come play word games. How's everybody else doing though? Come play. So did anyone do anything, does anyone have anything exciting coming up this weekend? I hope. I hope. So Bimbo asked if I was ready. I hope I'm live. Maybe I need to double check and make sure I'm really live. Am I live? Or am I Memorex? Mm-hmm. It looks like I'm live, but I'm not sure if Bimbo can see me or not. Let's see. So maybe we'll get Bimbo over here at least. These days, I don't do too much on Twitter. Um, I do, I like to post, like always posting blood donations because the nation is at a critical need for blood donations right now. So that is one thing. If you know anyone who's had cancer, blood transfusions are needed a lot of times with cancer patients. So, and in emergencies. So, I just looked 1 minute ago and it wasn't on live. She says it was on live. I've been live since 7:30. Just been here. So I wonder, I didn't see anyone else live, but it generally takes a while because a lot of people are going to think it happens at 8, I bet. So that's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. I'm going to give you the link. So at least we can talk up here while we're waiting on people. No, I don't need help. Dang it. Oh, close. Go away. Go away. That's weird. Yeah, I think you were eating a ham sandwich. I had a ham sandwich last night. It was really good. We just finished dinner. I did videos. So I'll be uploading those. I still have videos from the trip to upload that aren't on my phone anymore, but they are. Hey, Addie, how's it going? Yes, the coast is clear. You're always safe here, girl. You are always safe here. But yeah, so I'm like a Asian inspired dinner this evening. So hey Bimbo, how's it going?
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Well, I didn't spill any ham on me, so maybe I wasn't eating the sandwich. I don't know. I don't remember, like two
Oh, you
minutes
didn't
ago.
stash any in your cleavage?
No.
No. Is it
No,
raining
there's
there?
some bird. No, there's bird seed though.
Bird seed. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
When you been to a wedding?
No, I was feeding the birds and they were fighting and one landed on me. It's a long story.
Oh gosh. Not one of those. So Addie, are you staying warm up there? You tired of the winter yet? I am. 9 weeks
Oh,
till
I
spring.
am. Oh, today was so miserable. Oh,
I know. Guess what I did today?
um, stuck your finger in a electric socket and got a new hairdo?
No. Does
Oh,
it look new? It's the same old,
oh,
same old. No, I unpacked from my vacation.
finally.
1890.
Well,
Was it almost 20 days later?
yeah. Well, I actually bought a portable drum set.
Oh, wow. Did you?
Yeah, and I can play it if you want.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where did you find that?
Same place I bought your triangle.
Oh gosh.
Same price, through $5.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
This makes me
That
feel
is
like
great. You need a little stand to put it on though.
yeah. I well, it's got a stand, but it just needs to get higher.
It needs to be in the picture. Oh, I love the color.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, right, Addie? Oh, look, she's like
So,
one of those little monkeys that you would see on the street corner.
so what I figure I can do, as we're waiting for the big crescendo for the answer, I can.
Oh, okay. Oh goodness. I like your
Misfits is not like.
opalescent headband.
Okay, Jen, and you know where my printer is? Misfits laying on top of there, and she's already knocked it over twice. She doesn't like it.
The printer or the drum kit?
Oh, the drum stand. Oh, she's laying on the printer, and she's swatting at the drums.
I know
She does not like.
Addie said need cowbell accompaniment. Well, I don't know where my cowbell is right now.
I'm going to that store tomorrow after bowling. I'll buy everybody a cowbell. I'll buy Addie a cowbell. I'll buy Hoppy a cowbell, and then you can be the cow quintuplets.
Oh jeez. And we could be utterly amazing. Oh gosh. That was terrible, I know. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Um,
So I hope we get somebody gonna play your game here.
I know. Where's Rita and Faye? Is somebody else live? I
Oh
looked. I
yeah,
didn't.
man's doing something building Legos, and
Yeah,
that's the only one that I saw that anybody else, that we know would go up.
I think Yeah Man asked Coachism as if he wanted to do commentary on Lego building.
Oh really?
That would be a better job for you. You should do commentary on Lego building.
I don't think I've ever built a Lego.
It's
I know
been.
I know I've stepped on them before. I don't know where they came from, but I've stepped on one.
I haven't since I was a kid, and it was those larger Legos, not the tiny ones they have now. I don't think I
I
ever
mean,
played
now
with it.
Legos. I mean, because we were at Target and um, I don't know, just I was looking for like the Funko Pops, the Funko Pop,
Hmm.
dolls, and so they had Legos, and there's a Lego space station that's like $300.
Yeah. The grandchild has the Elsa Princess Castle thing, and I think she just got another crazy large Lego thing. Hey,
Oh,
Kimbers, how's it
okay.
going?
Hi, Kimbers.
How's it going? I hope everybody's staying warm. I'm I'm staying in. Like I don't even have snow to deal with, and I don't want to go out in this. I think it got up to 41 today.
Oh, okay. Today here it was 50. It was overcast and it was like that spitty kind of rain.
Oh yeah.
Rain and get over, but it was just this like drippy, drizzly, droopy, dreary. I, s- oh, okay. I pulled an easy street with Jen. I slept until 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Good for you. Good
Well,
for
I fed the
you.
cats in the morning. There was nothing else to do, so I slept.
Good. You needed it. It's good for your body every now and then.
And then I
I
wake
wish
up
I
at
could.
1 o'clock, and then I woke up at 1 o'clock, and I felt some weight pressing down on me. I thought, that a boulder had fallen on me. No, it was just Misfit was laying on me.
Yeah, it was just misfit. Yeah.
Oh, Misfit, boulder, same weight.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I still have not gone out to the garden yet because I figured I would at least get my clothes unpacked before I'd go out to the garden. It just seemed to make sense. But
20 days.
next week it'll be in the 60s.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
I'm going outside in the 60s. So, hey, Faye, how's it going? Glad you can make it. The but yeah, I'll definitely be going outside next week or the week after, one of them, when it's in the
Okay,
60s. That's
okay.
more
Give
my
Miss
thing.
Easy Street a golf clap. She's going outside and face humanity.
Believe it or not, I think I've been out once since I've been home. No, twice. I've been out twice since I've been home from Florida.
So,
So
what about your mail?
Chris gets that.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
He gets
yeah.
that. He takes
That is
the
a long.
garbage.
Oh, that is a long walk down your driveway to the mailbox.
Yeah, it's like a decent mosey.
It's at least 3.5 miles.
I wish. Yep, definitely Bopak. How's it going there? How's it
Cold as a
going?
witch's tit.
Yes, yes. Well, Rita seems to be a little bit late today.
Okay, so we're gonna do that game, I
Yeah, I hope
guess.
Rita's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've worked on a list of words.
Okay, what about Hoppy? Is Hoppy gonna play? Have you talked to Hoppy?
I have not talked to Hoppy. She has not been on Twitter today that I saw. Um, so she played really well last week. Really, really well. So let me see if I can get my word list. So you won't believe I have an amazing word list now. So I don't have to fumble through the dictionary trying to find something good. Now, some of these I use often, but I did not take them out because then I started cleaning up some. Like, trying to think of what I took out, but I thought, oh, that's too common. But then I was thinking, oh, it could be a regional thing. Like people from different regions and different, sayings that they grew up on. So,
How many people um, north of the Mason-Dixon line know what okra is?
more now than used to. I mean,
Wow.
I never did as a kid,
I grew up eating that crap.
but I grew up not eating it in Florida so much. Well, yes, in Middle Eastern dishes, but not in American dishes. And
And
even
if
now,
okay, so Addie knows what it is. Yeah, because I was almost gonna say the exact same thing there, Miss Addie. It's just a nasty green looking mushy thing that
it's
should be floating in my retention pond.
it's good in soup because it acts as a thickener, and but it's kind of tasteless, kind of. And then
Yeah, it's
the best way I think to eat it is I like to cut it in half and then just mix it in olive oil and salt and put it in the oven and roast it.
mm,
And then you get like little
mm.
French fries, but they're okra fries. So, oh yeah. And if I eat it fried, which is rare unless it's served to me, I want it cooked really, really well. I want all that slimy stuff dried up.
Bopak, I don't think that I've even eaten it raw.
And it's prickly when it's raw. Yeah. Yeah, and it's milky too, kind of.
Milky and prickly. Those words do not sound good together when you're eating something.
And it's not moist. It's only slimy. It's a slimy moist.
Oh, and nobody saw my drum set that I bought today. I bought a drum set today.
Oh yeah, show everyone else that came in later. Look at this. I love it. I think it's the coolest thing. All right. So, but the deal is, if you know the word, you have to say you know the word, and then we'll move on to another one. Because, like I said, some of these may be regional. So,
Okay, so what are we going to start with? Four people or five people?
yeah, everybody
Is,
can play.
is Kimber playing? Oh,
Everybody
Kimber,
can
are you
play.
playing? Huh?
Everybody can play. And not everybody has to play, but everybody can vote. Hey, Mrs.
Oh,
Hopkins.
okay.
See ya.
Here's Hoppy.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. So I guess Hoppy had to go down to the Colorado River to get some water.
Hey, you know, I love the drums too, Faye. I do. I do. All right. So everybody remember. So does everybody think this is a good name for the game? Is what are you talking about? That's what I named this one. I didn't know what else to name it. Like it
Oh
should have
no, that's
something catchy. I think what are you talking about is kind of cool.
yeah, yeah, that's
So
good enough.
and it makes people come in and lurk. It gets people. They'll think that we're a drama channel, and that
This
I'm
is where I need
trashing.
to be right now at Universal Studios. No, but it's miserable in Orlando too, so I would just
I was gonna say. I was gonna say you would be miserable there. All right, so let's get started. Let's get
Okay,
started.
Jen. So are you keeping score? Do
Oh,
you keep score?
well, yeah, we keep score. Heck yeah, we keep score. And everybody gets to vote.
Amateurs.
Are you vote? Are
I'm
you
de-
keeping score or
I'm
what?
working with amateurs here.
I can't trust her because she's gonna want to play, and I can't trust her to keep score.
Oh,
Right, Bimbo?
what you talking to me, Willis?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Bimbo.
I'm dealing
Bimbo.
with amateurs here.
Bopak. I don't know. Uh, I have this faux textured wood desk, and you can't write on it. What a pain. Uh,
What I did do today, though, that was a little bit, I did get a little something done. I worked on two new songs. Um, the one is
two.
called Black Valentine, and the other one is called Dead Pirates Gypsy Love Song. And I talked to Pirate Radio, and he said that I should just make it like a story. So that's what I was working on today. Make it a story.
Kind of
Okay,
like the Edmund Fitzgerald, huh?
exactly. And that's exactly, that's a story. It's a whole thing. It's just not, stanzas and choruses.
So it's going to
It's
be
going to
like
be a
a
story.
sea shanty.
Well,
Is that what they call them? Sea shanty?
yeah.
The songs.
But I work. It's got a good twist, and I think that when I get done, it'll probably be one of my best lyrics in a
Ever.
while. Is it
Ever.
anything like Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves? Um, no, Mrs. Hopkins, because that's a song with like, well, yeah, yeah. Oh, Gypsies, Tramps,
Yeah.
and Thieves. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. The
And it's
lights of
called
tonight
Dead
went out in
Pirate Gypsy
Georgia.
Love Song.
That's right. That's right. All right. Is everybody ready to get started? Are we
Okay.
ready to get started? I'm going to spin the. Let's stop it at. Ah. Fugacious is the first word. Fugacious. All right. So tell me what you think it means. Fugacious.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Nope. You got to tell me what you think it means without using it in a sentence.
Oh, okay.
Fugacious.
I think I have the answer.
All right, everybody, wipe those cobwebs.
Hold on. Okay, there's my answer.
Oh, now Bopak. Bopak. Bopak is playing with words. He's playing with our heads now. Temperamental. Many fuchsias. I love fuchsias. I really do. Addie's answer was when a fucking ugly person wears a wedding dress and everyone else says she looks fugacious. Something so ugly that the word fugly comes to mind. Bimbo said, what happens to your bowels after eating okra? Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I got that fugacious feeling again.
But can you write a song about it?
I'm not even going to try.
Oh my gosh. This one definitely had some good answers. All right, so y'all have to vote. Who has the best answer? Has everybody put theirs in yet, Mrs. Hopkins? Did you put anything in? Oh, something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ugly. I like Addie's answer.
All right. Bring in your votes. Bring in your votes. Who had the funniest answer? All right. Bimbo. Bimbo got the point.
Oh, okay.
You got the point.
Boy, thank God we had that. Oh, thank God we had that pregame show talk about okra.
Now, since Bopak's messing with our heads here, Bopak, you want to define fugate? We'll see if you even came close. All these were great answers. I would have thought fugly too, Mrs. Hopkins. Woohoo! All right, so the correct definition is tending to disappear or fleeting. It was only now, as he sat on the cusp of a new year, that he realized how fugacious all the beautiful moments of the past 12 months were. Fugacious. All right, I will give a point to anyone who can tell me the correct definition of any word from last week.
Well, I wasn't here last week, so.
Oh, yeah, you don't get a point. I'm just trying to get everybody to beat you. It's fixed. No, that's not true. Just seeing if anyone remembers anything.
I can play the drums if you want.
So we're going to go on to the next word really quick. Here we go. All right, so I've taken that one off the board, and we are spinning, and the next word is gangoozler.
Oh, Jesus Christ! The hell is that? Cum goozler.
A gangoozler.
Oh, I thought you said a cum goozler, because I think I would have known the answer for that.
It's a gangoozler.
Can you spell that thing?
Oh, wait. It's only one G. Sorry about that. Gongoozler. Gongoozler.
Oh. And to think, I could have been watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail instead of doing this.
Someone who wants to guzzle gonzo. Now, we don't kink shame. So we need a definition for gongoozler. Bopak said a nefarious charlatan known for bamboozling and leaving town. A gongoozler. Someone who's moist, says Faye. Uh-oh, Bimbo's been thinking. She's starting to type. I need to be careful about drinking water when the answers are still popping up. I might spit and short circuit my computer here. Addie Pickles says, Sesame Street's resident alcoholic, gongoozler. Gongoozler.
This one isn't this fun. This one isn't funny. I couldn't think of nothing funny for this.
Oh, you're at a loss, Bimbo?
Yeah, it's not that funny.
Bimbo's at a loss for words, folks. Someone who's gone and goozled all the gong juice. A gongoozler. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm immediately going to vote for Bopak because I like his creative wording of a nefarious charlatan. So Bopak gets my vote on that one because I'm sure that's not right. Yes, Faye, it does seem like it could be true.
Yes, I vote Bopak as well. I vote Bopak as well. All right. What does gongoozler mean? It means a person who enjoys watching boats and activities on canals. And it can only be a canal. So it's like a gongola, that you're a gongoozler.
A gongola? Where do they have gongolas?
In Italy, on the canals.
No, they're called gondolas.
Yeah,
Not a
but
gondola.
I'm going to guess that's what the root word is for that, though. But we walked together by the water, mingling among the gongoozlers as the sun set.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that this game would actually help me get smarter. I think I'm mistaken.
Gongoozler. So maybe a gongoozler should be somebody who leaves the game because they're not getting smart. All right, so I've deleted that off the board. It was first used on the Erie Canal. Very good. Let's see. All right, ready for the next word. Here we go.
Thank God I didn't get all dressed up to come on this program tonight either. Good
Now, this
thing.
one I need to listen to because Okay. Indecorous is the word. Indecorous. Indecorous. I think there's a lot to pronunciation, and that's why I want to make sure I pronounce them correctly too. Indecorous. Hmm. A word that the Cowardly Lion likes to say. Indecorous. Good one, Mrs. Hopkins. Bopak, when you hire a rude and incompetent interior decorator, indecorous. Addie says, a room that is decorated for nefarious deeds. You mean like a shed, Addie? Means us performing lewd and lascivious behavior on Jen's show. Indecorous. Oh. Indecorous. Bimbo said a deck contractor explaining his deck building skills. Indecorous.
I'm trying to not be so dumb.
Oh, dumb will get you points. So we're on the voting stage. Addie says she likes hoppies. What was hoppies again? A word that Cowardly Lion likes to say. Indecorous.
Yeah, because that's like a nonsense word. I'll go with hoppy true.
All right. So it actually means lacking propriety in manners and conduct. Not in accord with accepted standards.
What does that have to do with building a deck?
So in this case, this is where Faye gets a point and Mrs. Hopkins gets a point. Because Faye actually got the, kind of like got it right. Because she said, us performing lewd and lascivious behavior on Jen's shows. So, yeah. Decorum. Bopak got it. Hey, Rita, how's it going? All right, Rita. We'll wake you up with some laughter. How's that? The last word was indecorous, which, Hoppy won. Because she said it sounded
Wait. Jen, and so, okay, so Faye gets a point for being, for saying lewd?
Yeah, because it's actually, remember, the true definition is lacking manners of
How many points would I get for just, simply being lewd?
Well, you get a point for it being right, and you get a point for it being lewd. So... yeah.
Well,
so there you go. You can go either way. If you think you have a witty definition for it, put it out there. See if you get the point. Everybody's voting for the point, though. But she got the point because she was actually correct. Yes. So that word is gone from the list. And time to
because
pick
I'm
another
sure that
one.
none of us were ever going to use these in a sentence anyway.
You never
So,
know. Some of these I do use. I mean, that's why I was surprised. Oh. Now I need to look how to pronounce this. Huh, interesting. The word is Martinet. Martinet. And I don't make these words up. I just got them from a list that I won't mention. Martinet.
oh,
Martinet. Martinet. A creepy marionette dancing doll, right? Those are creepy. I saw a short video today where this guy looked like he was somewhere in rural Asia who was dancing like a marionette. It was kind of more creepy than entertaining. Addie Pickle says, someone who chases Martians with a butterfly net. Martinet. Mrs. Hopkins says, a net for catching cute guys named Martin. Gosh. A marionette with gender issues. Oh my gosh. What you get when you only ask for a little martini. Bopak. Martinette. Faye says she votes Addie because it makes sense.
oh, and Bopak, I love that movie, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I mean, because I have that on like DVD, and you can just watch that
Sweet,
movie over and over again because it's just
sweet.
so cool.
Na, na, na,
Oh,
na,
oh
na,
yeah.
na, na,
Okay,
na.
because if remember that movie, they have that real creepy guy who chases after the children and kidnaps them. So, um, oh, who said one about the Martians? Oh, butterfly. Oh, Addie. I like Addie's.
I haven't seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in forever, but I loved it as a kid so much that I did get the album and listened to it like on replay like a kid does.
Oh, you pretty chitty bang. Oh,
Pretty,
here we
pretty
go.
Jang
Now,
Bang, we
oh,
love
now
you.
here's a
Oh,
musical
na, na,
interlude.
na, 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 na,
Oh,
na, 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 na.
pretty chitty bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, we love you. Oh, you pretty chitty bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, we love you. There.
There
Only
you go.
on Easy Street with Jen show will you get a musical and a game show all at the same time.
That's right. That's right. So who won this point? Are you Bopak?
Well, I
Bopak.
liked Addie's answer.
We have 2 for Bopak. How many other votes do we have? Everybody get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Vote your vote. I think Bopak got 2. All right. We'll give a half point. So half point Addie, half point Bopak. Y'all play so well together.
Yeah, Bopak. I think it's almost close to like 2.5 hours. It's long
It is long.
because then he meets up with Miss Truly Scrumptious.
So Martinet is a strict disciplinarian, someone who insists on absolute adherence to rules.
What does that have to do with puppetry?
From the 17th century French army officer Jean Martinet. As a manager, Geoffrey was such a martinet that staff meetings were mostly just his ranting about our imaginary foibles. So there you go.
I wanted to hear something about a puppet.
No, but marionette were French. So, ooh la la. All right. We ready for the next word? Here we go. We're scrolling. And it comes. No, that's too close to what we had. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to make sure that I have this.
Are these even American words or?
Well, is any word really American?
I'm getting dumber playing these kinds of games.
Oh gosh. Why are they not giving me excuse me? All right. I need to know how to pronounce this.
And you guys were mentioning Mary Poppins. There's it's not new. It's been out for a while, but it's called Mary Poppins Returns, and that movie is just as good. Dick Van Dyke's not in it, but it's just as good. And if you have Disney Plus, I highly recommend you watching it. It's good.
The next word is paraprosdokian. Paraprosdokian.
Oh no! Oh no! I do know what that is.
Paraprosdokian.
No, I do know exactly what this is.
It's a lot of typing. Bopak said, that's when you imagine that your peg leg is killing you. Faye says, to paraphrase a horny donkey. Mrs. Hopkins says, when a tennis pro yells out, okie dokie. Addie says, when an idiot decides to make a hot wax mold of manhood and the doctors call it. You got me snorting. Bimbo says, a dinosaur, like a raptor. I found a skeleton in my retention pond several years ago.
Hello, Spartan Dan.
Hey, Spartan Dan, do you know the definitions to paraprodokian?
Go
I
with
guess
dinosaur. Go with dinosaur.
paraprosdokian. Paraprosdokian, what does it mean? Dan knows
It,
all about dinosaurs. He's friends with
it's a
Dino Man.
dinosaur. It's a dinosaur.
To paraphrase a horny donkey. Paraprodokian. Paraprosdokian. Scary Dan. Dan isn't so scary. It's that Bando Barbie. That Bando Barbie though. She is crazy. Crazy. She's always twitching and everything.
Twitch, Twitch.
Uh, I like Faye's answer too. Bimbo, who are you voting for?
Oh,
You gotta vote somebody.
oh, that's right.
Addie's voting twice.
Um, well, I'm going to vote for Addie because I know that that is not the correct answer. But I want to know what you call an idiot that decides to make a hot wax mold of his manhood. So that's what I'm voting for, Miss Addie.
Oh gosh. You're going for Addie?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Who had the most votes? Mrs. Hopkins said Faye. Faye. I think Faye got that one. Faye got 3 votes on that one. Faye Paraprosdokian. Paraprosdokian. It is a figure of speech in which the latter part of the sentence or phrase is surprising or unexpected, frequently used in humorous situations. So I would say, especially like humor such as, like, what's his name? Matt Hedberg and Mitch Hedberg and, Wright, Stephen Wright. They were really good at that.
Poor Mitch Hedberg. He was so funny. If anybody remembers him, or if you don't know what you're missing. He was fantastic.
Yeah, that's right. So that is the definition of paraprosdokian. He was a funny guy, always equipped with a clever paraprosdokian, such as some people are like slinkies, not a really good for anything, but you can't help smiling when you see one tumble down the stairs.
What is he?
Golly, some of these definite the word usages, sentences that are hilarious. All right.
What, you want some more tuna? Hmm? No, you ain't getting no more tuna. Because I'm not going out to catch a fish.
That's right. No more fish for you. All right. So I'm trying to delete this. All of a sudden, I'm having issues. Maybe I should just leave that one there so we can do it again.
Yeah. And like people are gonna remember that.
No, that's weird.
Here, look.
All
You
right.
wanna look, everybody?
Okay. Well, dang it.
Okay, Misfit's gonna answer the next one for me.
All right. Here we go. We're ready. Here we go with the word list. What's it gonna be, Misfit? It is going to be recrudescence. Recrudescence. Is that right? Recrudescence. Yes, recrudescence. Recrudescence.
Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, that is pretty much verbatim what I was going to say. I swear to God.
Recrudescence is when we fall off the turnip truck.
No, the stench of accrued essence. Oh, you know how all of these people, they have their own essence, and it's like $100 a bottle. You never hear of an essence of the wind blowing out of the turnpike tunnel. You never
No,
hear that.
no. But who would want to smell like that? My goodness. I mean, that's just really gross.
Well, hence a crude essence.
That's right. The harvested crud from the surface of some jam. Mmm, yummy.
Yes, thank you, Game Pro, and everybody make sure to
Hey,
give
Game
that
Pro.
thumbs up.
Thank you, Game Pro. So we're just playing this game. So I put out a word, and the word right now is recrudescence. And you have to figure out like the meaning of the word. You can write down the real meaning of the word, or you can make something up. And if you know the meaning of the word, you get the point. Or if by popular vote, you have the funniest definition of the word, you get a point. So you can be wrong and get a point, or you can know the word and get a point. And you're welcome to play at any time. We haven't been playing that long. I started at 7:30, but I think we didn't really get started till 8. So some of the definitions coming in so far are that recrudescence is the harvested crud from the surface of some jam. Addie says it's the perfume of an army barrack after a week in the field. Mmm, recrudescence. Faye says it means the essence of my turnip garden. Yum. Spartan Dan says, cute cat, bimbo. Mrs. Hopkins says it's the stench of a crude essence. Oh, Spartan Dan says it's toe crud. Yum. Bimbo Barbarella says it's the essence of the wind blowing out of the New Jersey Turnpike tunnel. Oh, gosh.
Mr. Bobach, and have you ever eaten real Vegemite, like in Australia when I was in Australia? Because here in the United States, they sell something kind of like it, but it's nowhere near as nasty as actual Vegemite is.
No, they sell Vegemite here. They also sell Marmite.
Yeah, Marmite. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nowhere near as nasty as Vegemite.
Yeah, but you can get both here.
You can, but Vegemite you have to look for. And down in Australia, people, they put it on bread and just eat it with bread.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get some sometime. But Bimbo, they sell it in the international aisle of the supermarket.
Oh,
Right next to
no,
your...
they sell the Marmite. No, Marmite.
A Marmite?
Yeah, they sell Marmite, not Vegemite.
Oh, darn. Darn, darn, darn. All right. So, recrudescence means a new outbreak, especially of something undesired. Rebirth. Ew. At least it's not afterbirth. That would be really nasty. Gross. So, a great rudescence of obscurity embraced the boat. The sea in the Gulf was as black as the clouds above. A new outbreak, especially of something undesired. Wow.
Hattie, honey, and thinking back to that, my eating the two-headed fish incident, I, I'm, I'm, I'm thinking I probably did put some Vegemite on the two-headed fish. Maybe that's why I was in the hospital for a week.
So I'm looking at
Okay,
some.
Vegemite is nothing but yeast. It's just yeast. It's just hideous. You have to have actual Australian Vegemite to know how hideous it is.
Yes. So who gets the points? Who gets the points?
I say give it to Bopak because he actually likes Marmite.
Yeah, that's what I think, Bopak. I may have to get a jar and try it out.
Oh,
All right, so let's get our votes in. Who had the best answer?
Bopak, because he actually has eaten Marmite and liked it.
Bopak. All right. Does everyone agree with Bopak? Recrudescence. That is going away forever. All right. Here we go. Bopak got that point. Here we go with the next word. Here we go. Subtopia. Subtopia.
Subtopia? Oh, this is easy.
Mrs. Uh, Chris mentioned today that who was it? Hidden Valley Ranch is teaming up with Burt's Bees to bring you ranch flavored lip balm. Would you buy it? Yes or no? I would not.
No, no, I
I would
wouldn't.
not. I like ranch dressing okay, but I really like blue cheese. I really like Asian dressings. All right, so the word is subtopia. Subtopia. You saw a commercial, Faye? Yeah, we don't have TV, so I don't see anything. So it's all new to us. But Martha put out a thing where Subway is actually doing are they doing foot long churros, uh, foot long desserts? Cinnabon, something? I don't know. Subtopia. Is that your answer, Addie, that it's a food coma after supper? Grand Rapids, Michigan. There you go, Bopak. Utopia that is subterranean.
That kind of makes sense. What you doing back there, cat?
Subtopia means it's from Subway. Faye said she saw it while having her nails done.
All I know is that I went to Subway a couple of weeks ago and I walked out because, first of all, the prices were so high. And they really jacked up the prices high. And they had buy one, get one free, but you had to have placed your order online. And so I wanted a sub. I went in and I had to pay full price because I didn't place it online. I said, no, forget it.
That's crazy. Next thing you know, they'll be having you bag your own groceries.
Oh, you go to
That's a
Food
joke
Lion.
because I heard that they're doing away with bagging your own, doing their own checkout, I think, at Walmart.
Well, all I know is that Lowe's is getting rid um, of the self checkout. Oh,
Hmm.
Lowe's is getting rid of them because it's not working. Um, the people, the people that are helping them spend more time helping the people than they do if they were actually, the cashiers ringing it up normal like things used to be. And plus, it's too easy to steal from the self checkout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, well, let's vote. Vote, vote. I'm voting Faye. What's your vote, Bimbo?
Oh,
She said subtopia is when you stub your toe on the toilet trying to pee. Subtopia.
I'm actually going to vote for myself because I think that's the right answer. And if it's not, I'm going to write a letter to the dictionary company and complain.
Subtopia. I'm voting for Faye. So I actually think Faye got this point. I know. I save all my grocery store bags. I reuse them all the time, especially packing. Let's see. Subtopia is a monotonous urban sprawl of standardized buildings. As the city grew outward, our charming small town became a subtopia overrun with franchise pharmacies and strip malls. Subtopia. So, yes, that is what it means, subtopia.
Okay, Bopak, and they tried to do that in Tampa, and that did not go over so well in Tampa
I think
because
San
people
Francisco.
because people they were just putting those groceries in like their pockets, without paying. They would just walk in, take what they wanted and just leave. Says, oh, well, I don't have a bag.
Hmm.
No, that's what they were doing. They were actually just walking in, carrying out groceries because they didn't have a bag and they weren't paying.
All right, ready for the next word? Ready, 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 ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Uh, propinquity. Propinquity.
No, no, I do know what this means.
I've heard that before.
And it's usually not right, but I'll keep using it.
Well, and that's why, like, we've talked before about like Chris had this friend, and he owned a used bookstore. He was a wordsmith. He was an author. But he would always challenge Chris on words. And half the time Chris was using them correctly, and half the time he wasn't. But he would always they would challenge each other. That was part of their friendship. thing. Oh, God. Propinquity. Propinquity. Wow. Propinquity. Mrs. Hopkins says, when you want to quit your addiction to Propel water. Propinquity. Opak said, when you're chatting over some tea and you decide not to insult your guest. Propinquity. Bimbo says, a national sports league where you toss a pincushion at your opponent. A pincushion in the eye is double. A pincushion in the eye is double points. Oh my gosh. Here we go with the violence again. Spartan Dan says, LOL, Bimbo. Sounds right to me. Faye says she's voting for Mrs. Hopkins, I think.
Oh,
Spartan Dan's lost. So we got you, Dan. We got your back.
Mrs. Hopkins, and what is Propel water? Is that like a brand?
Yeah, I think it's one of those vitamin type waters. I don't know. It's probably cheaper to take a vitamin with water than to buy Propel. I have no idea what it is.
Oh no, Addie gets it right there. When a voodoo doctor sticks pins in a doll and tells you to dance the
Propinquity
song, which I do happen to know, how to play that song, so I'll play it for you. Here it goes.
Okay, we may have to revote. Revote. So put in your votes.
Addie,
Mrs.
with
Hopkins
the
said that's the sound of someone dodging the pincushion. All right, revote. Cast your votes now. Who had the best answer?
Addie with the voodoo doctor.
Propinquity song. God. Now you're going to have to make a propinquity song. Addie. I think Addie won that one by a hair. She's on the board. All right, let's see. We have Bimbo with 1. Kimbers. Come on, Kimbers. She has 0. She's just laughing. So should we give her a point for laughing?
Sure, why not?
How about half a point? We'll give her a half point for laughing.
Okay.
All right. Bo
Or,
gets.
you know what? Because you don't want the game to get stale by doing like half a point. Why don't you give her like 5/16 of a point?
Well, we have halvesies on the board, so I mean that puts her on the board at least. Bopak has 2.5. Faye has 3. Mrs. Hopkins has 1. Addie has 1.5. All right. Here we go.
And what do I got? Nothing? What do I got? Nothing?
You have 1. You have 1. Oh, propinquity means proximity or nearness to something. Propinquity.
Well, because you don't want to get near a pincushion coming towards your eye, so I should get something for that.
Your propinquity to the girl on the park bench suggests more than a passing acquaintance.
Or
Propinquity.
your proquinpity to the
Propin,
pincushion coming
propin,
towards your eye.
propinquity.
Hello, traveling Eddie.
Hey Eddie, how's it going? It's good to see you enjoying life a little more and not working so hard. So I hope you take a nice respite and then so you can enjoy travel because I know how it is to travel. Like with traveling with Chris during December, he's on vacation. I'm kind of working on YouTube. So I have to remember like I need to enjoy my time with him as well and my environment, things I'm doing as well as, it's a hard balance to put out YouTube content and enjoy life and enjoy what you're doing. So, I'm glad you backed off a
Maybe
little, Eddie.
maybe I should have seen if I could have bought a $5 violin so I could have played it.
No, he works a full-time job online teaching English and
Yes.
he's in India right now.
Oh wow, yeah.
Um also trying to do YouTube and he wasn't getting to really enjoy all of everything. So, anyway, I'm glad he slowed down a little bit. You got to stop and smell the roses. And when you get into India, you're probably going to get sick like he did. Just, adjustments and, you know, he's backed off the spicier foods. And he says, I can see why some words are not used anymore. Uh,
And so Kimber wants me to get a violin. Okay, I get these cheap little musical things at a store called Five Below. That's where I got Jen her triangle.
oh,
I got this drum set for Five Below, and they did have a violin.
oh my gosh. There you go. Bopak, didn't you play the violin, among other things? Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm enjoying them too, Addie. Like, Eddie's really good at explaining kind of like, you know, like he said Hindu is a way of life. And it's funny because I heard somebody describe someone recently, and I forget where, but they were like, oh, yeah, they're Hindu, but they're Christian. I mean, Hindu is also a religion, but it is a way of life as well. So even though they're Christian, they practice a lot of the Hindu stuff still. So I think that's kind of neat. So that's one of the biggest things I learned watching Traveling Eddie. Said it was hectic. I just went back to simple living and high thinking, just enjoying the ride and focusing on my work online. There you go, Eddie. That's right. YouTube can get a little too much. It's hard, man. It's hard. All right. Okay. Interesting, Bopak.
Bopak, and I can't either. I can't either. Because I know a lot of like guitarists who play like fretless guitars and fretless bass. I mean, you got to be really talented to do that.
All
Okay, so
right.
what's the next word?
I'm just going to throw this word out there because it's coming to be that time, and maybe I should just leave it. But I think, well, let me just
Okay, good. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for putting down Eddie's link. Thank you, Faye.
thank you, Faye. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. We have, all right. Wow. I don't even know this word.
Oh, okay, Mrs. Hoppy, and you've known me long enough now that I can almost make anything funny,
Yes,
pretty
that would
much.
be funny. All right, here's the word. Are you
I
ready?
mean, because because I made a entire vomit story funny, and
That's right.
I'll tell that again if people don't. If you guys have never heard the vomit story at Sam's Club, at the end of Jen's show, I'll tell the story again, just
Oh my
because
gosh.
it is etched in my brain for the eternity of my life here on your planet. So, okay, so
Mm.
what's the word?
Okay, so let me tell Eddie real quick. So Eddie, the deal is I give a word, and then you have to come up with a definition, and people will vote on who has the best definition.
Hmm.
Or if you know the definition, just say the definition. You can get a point. But you get a point by popular vote, and you also get a point if you're right. Um, so there is an opportunity to get up to 2 points. So,
Okay, and so is it time for the word?
and the word is snollygoster.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
The
I
word
don't
is
care what the word is.
snollygoster.
I am going to use that as something. A snollygoster. Oh my God.
Yes, a snollygoster.
That almost sounds like a word that I would make up.
I know, right?
Oh, shit. I could think of a snollygoster
I
now.
mean, there's a lot of really good like definitions you could come up with that one. A monster with gigantic nostrils. That's a good one, Mrs. Hopkins. Yeah, when that monster gets or yellow 11s, it's a real snollygoster. Oh, Addie says it's a snotty nosed kid with a full diaper. God. Oh gosh, that is terrible. Eddie, you don't have any idea what a snollygoster is? See, now you can have your students come over here if they want to learn new words. And we're doing
Yeah,
this.
from this crew. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we're doing this every Thursday. So we figured we would get some good laughs and like learn something now and then. But nobody retains anything from last week's. Last week was the debut.
No, trust me. I am going to remember the word snollygoster.
Oh,
And everybody, just remember in like a week or two when I'm talking and I use the word snollygoster, you'll say, oh, why, thank you, Easy Street with Jen. I do remember that word.
here you go. So Bopak said, yeah, it's a mythical creature from my neck of the woods, actually. Hmm. Mythical creature. Yeah, right, Addie? This is real educated. Bimbo says
Well,
a
look,
snollygoster is an arch nemesis of the Jabberwocky.
well, Addie, oh, look who you have playing here. Between all of us, the IQ, barely scrapes like -2,
Oh,
just
come
like the
on.
weather in some places.
We're lucky to have a smart bunch. We are. All right. Are there any more entries? Snollygosters? Snollygosters?
I'm
So I
going
was
with
going to say
Bopak.
something.
I'm going with Bopak because I think that probably could be a mythical creature, just like the Jabberwocky is a mythical creature. So that's why I'm going with Bopak.
This wasn't a hard. This is a hard one. Let's see. Monster with gigantic nostrils. Snotty nosed kid with full diaper. That was Addie's. Mythical creature. That's right. Smart and funny. Uh, I don't know. I liked. Come on, I need more votes. We need votes, folks. We need,
Okay, did Miss Fay vote?
Miss Faye didn't even give a definition yet, did
Yeah,
she?
yeah. Oh, no, I don't think so.
She may have had to go away for a minute. She could have been sidetracked doing Eddie's link too. Thank you for that, Faye. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. So we
Remember,
have
and
Bopak.
remember, and a vote for me put you in line for a valuable prize chosen especially for you.
Gosh. All right, a snollygoster. Are you ready? The definition is it's a shrewd, unprincipled person, especially a politician. A
Oh,
snollygoster.
jeez. Oh, that makes it even better. I can use that. Holy shit.
I mean, here we have like election year, right? So we'll be using snollygoster a lot.
Oh my God.
A shrewd
See?
and principled person.
See, and now everybody on this round did learn something because I would hear
Mhm.
everybody using Snollygoster.
That's right.
Sometime during this upcoming election, as it were.
Right. We could say like a lot of drama channels are just full of snollygosters.
Yeah, see? Oh, see,
Mhm.
already the word is in use.
Yeah. Oh, anyone who comes in trolling, they're a snollygoster.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been thinking of a filibuster. What is that, like a cheesesteak, a filibuster? I don't
Faye,
know.
oh, yeah, Faye, and we are having our um, first College of Rock Knowledge show this coming Friday. Um, no, no,
This
when is it?
Friday, tomorrow.
Yeah, Friday, tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Don't be surprised if you might hear it.
That's
I'm
right.
just saying.
That's all right. Tomorrow night is the covers of our favorite covers. So we're going to do top 10 favorite covers in rock and
Okay,
roll.
but they have to be better. Okay, they have to be better than the original. And
That's
there's
right.
like no, there's like no ranking, just pick 10.
Really, Bopak. See, now that's what I thought. I thought a lot of these, because they probably have European roots, are going to be more popular up in the Northeast. Yeah, very good. Very good. So, Bopak, you got the point too for just having that. Now, who said that? What is this? Oh, I missed it.
Hello,
Bopak
Chris LeClaire.
said,
How are you?
might derive from the word snallygaster, which used to describe a mythical creature from the rural Maryland that is half reptile and half bird, is the rest of the word definition. Interesting. Very good. So Bopak actually got 2 points. Hey, Chris, I heard you got an apartment. Is that correct? Did you get moved yet? Hey, Deb. Hope y'all are
Yes.
doing well, staying warm. Hope your move's going well. All right. Let's go
Yeah, and
on.
yeah, and so Addie mentioned the New Jersey Devil. That's if you don't know the mythos of the New Jersey Devil. He's like the 13th kid of this like family that lived in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey, which is down south, and it's like really desolate down there. And he was the 13th kid. And what is so cool is that their hockey team name is the New Jersey Devils, and they have such a cool emblem. Oh, yeah, the New Jersey Devils hockey team is so cool. It's like NJ with a devil kind of J. It's one of the coolest hockey things that I've seen. Much better than the Toronto Maple Leafs, who's just like a blue leaf. Yeah, that's real creative. Oh wait, there's nobody here Canadian, so I can't pick on them. Damn.
No. But I was going to say, does the New Jersey team have an essence?
What?
What was the word? Recrudescence? Is the
Yes,
hockey
yeah.
team recrudescent?
See, and I already forgot what that meant.
Me too. I should leave them on the list so we can do them again. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, and Mrs. Hopkins knows some of the story. Yes, that it was the seed of the devil. The baby was born. Yes. With a horse face and wings, and flew up into the pine barrens.
Wow. Wow. Crazy. Ready for the next word? Let's do one more and we'll call it a night because it's almost 9:02.
And then you guys get to hear my Sam's Club story.
That's right.
It's worth sticking around for.
It is definitely worth sticking around for, and I
And
laugh
it's all
every time.
true. It's all 100% true.
Oh,
Not a
this is a
word.
great word to finish the night. All right. Is everybody ready? The next word is collywobbles. Collywobbles. Give me a definition. If you know it or make one up, you might have a funny one. You can win a point. Collywobbles. Mrs. Hopkins says it's when your collie dog trips on doggy edibles.
That's
Collywobble.
good. That's good. That's good.
So I've told this story before. There was a show on NPR, and it was about this woman who had a dog, and they took it to this lake. I think they were on vacation, or it was a new house, something to that effect. Well, the dog was coming in, it wasn't doing very well. And what it was doing, it was going out and getting high by licking the frogs out by the lake. And so the dog got addicted to tripping all the time. But what was funny about the story, probably the funniest thing about the story, is they kept playing Jimi Hendrix in the background when they were telling the story. It was pretty funny though. Let's see. Bopak said it's the feeling you get when the shoesmith gets it wrong. Oh yeah, collywobbles. When weeble wobble and cry out collie. When weebles wobble and cry out collie, collie, collie. What you do when you are three sheets to the wind trying to walk in stiletto heels. Collie wobble. Traveling Eddie says it's the way the Jolly Green Giant walks when he's drunk. Collie wobbling. Feeling you get, oh, an offspring of Jabberwocky and the Snollygoster. Rita said, "Are you experienced?" I'm not experienced in any of that. I don't know that.
And
All right.
and Rita, and I know where I live here in Central Florida, they have those poisonous frogs, and there are people, humans, allegedly, that actually intentionally go out and catch these frogs and sell them, and people are licking the frogs. That is the God's honest truth.
All right.
I do not need to get that high that I'm gonna go lick the back of a frog. I've done some dumb shit in my life, but never licked a poisonous frog.
All right. Time to vote.
Yes, I like
Miss
Mrs. Hopkins'
Hopkins,
answer. Bopak. I like Mrs. Hopkins' answer.
Mrs. Hopkins. I do too. Mrs. Hopkins. Oh, yeah. Yep, Mrs. Hopkins, you got that one. So, that is the final point. Collywobbles. It is an intense anxiety or nervousness, especially with stomach queasiness.
Well, when you lick one of those poisonous frogs,
Or when you're at Costco and in the aisle next to you, somebody collywobbles.
and the woman says, "I'm in Collywoggle. I'm in Collywoggle." Oh wait, but that's gonna ruin the story.
All right, so let's see. I think this week, Bopak won with 5.5 points. Kimber's got zero point 0.5. Bimbo, you got 1. Faye got 3. Mrs. Hopkins got 2. And Addie got 1.5.
And I don't get 1 point for playing the drums.
Oh, gosh. That's right. Congratulations, Bopak.
Yes. And here is my drum set, if you guys want to see what it looks like.
Oh,
Look at this. Fine piece of American craftsmanship. And it actually is made in America. It said it on the box. It's from someplace in Massachusetts. So this is what we're making here in Massachusetts. China's making, the washers and dryers, where we're making $5 drum sets.
That's right. I'll be back. Take over, Miss Bimbo. Tell your story.
Okay, and now this is true. This is true because occasionally I do equivocate, but this is all true. And it happened a couple of weeks ago. You may have heard the story, you may not have. I was in Sam's Club, and if you know what a Sam's Club is, where you live, maybe they have like Costco's or BJ Warehouse, something like that. It's like a warehouse store. So anyway, um, it was before Christmas, and it was pretty crowded, and there were people ahead of me, and this woman and her son, probably 16, 17 years old, is just standing there in line while his mother's checking out, and he vomits, just blah. Just a spew of vomit comes out of this kid, blah. And so nobody says anything. Nobody says a word. And I'm looking, oh. And so the lady in front of me, she's in a scooter. And I'm not going to make any, derisive comments about somebody in a scooter, but um, she needed a scooter. So, she pulls up, and that's when she notices that, the kid vomited, and she yells at the top of her lungs, "I'm in vomit! I'm in vomit!" And it's not like she was standing in the vomit. Her wheels were in vomit, but she's screaming, "I'm in vomit! I'm in vomit!" And so then a whole slew of people come over, to find out what the problem is. "I'm in vomit! I'm in vomit!" And me, I just started crying and cracking up laughing. And I have my phone with me, but it was just too funny. I didn't even think of filming it because it would have been made the perfect film to put on my YouTube channel. And so somebody from Sam's Club has the brilliant idea to say, "Okay, ma'am, we'll get somebody to clean up the vomit." "I'm in vomit! I'm in vomit!" She must have said it 25 times. "I'm in vomit." And just like that, "I'm in vomit!" It was... You couldn't have made something like this up. A screenwriter could not have written a funnier thing. So anyway, so this guy comes up with a bucket and a mop, and it seems to me that he had no water in the bucket because he starts mopping the vomit, and it's not getting wet. He's just pushing the vomit around more. So there was a spot where the lady was in, and now it's the entire aisle is just vomit. And so the guy with the maintenance guy says, "Oh, let me go back in, let me put some water in the bucket." And I'm thinking, you didn't even have any. What kind of maintenance man are you who goes around to clean up vomit and doesn't have a bucket full of water? "I'm in vomit! I'm in vomit!" And so finally, everybody in line had to move back so Vomit Woman could get out of the vomit. And and the maintenance guy finally came back with the water, and mopped up the vomit. And oh God, it was just because you must have had every department head in Sam's Club there assessing the situation.
Right.
And like I said, I had my camera with me, but I was just so dumbfounded with laughter that I didn't even think of filming it until I was outside. I says, "Shit, I should have filmed that." And that has got to be one of the funniest things I've seen in at least a year. And the best part was her voice. Just, "I'm in vomit! I'm in vomit!" And so, of course, everybody from every other aisle is coming over to look at the woman in the scooter in an aisle of vomit. Oh, God, it's just... A screenwriter, like I said, for one of the best comedies could not have thought up something like that. And I witnessed it and did not film it.
That's right. Oh, golly. Look at this. So, I've been here back in Georgia, minding my own business, trying to put my content out there, and just do my thing. Like I said, I just unpacked my suitcase today. And look at this. Look at this clown. Sleazy Street with Jen. I got all those threatening Instagram messages you keep sending me, and I'm telling you again, this time publicly with witnesses to cease and desist. You know what, Clowny? There you go. There you go, Clowny. That's what I got to say to you. Hey, you know what? You should look at that Instagram account when you came talking about what was it? Uh, oh gosh, I might have to go to my Instagram. Oh, that's right. Oh, sleazy, come out and play. Isn't that what you said, Clowny? And what did I tell you? I said go play with yourself like you usually do. That's right. I'm going to say it again, Clowny. Go play with yourself, Clowny.
Okay, well, if you're gonna do that, you gotta put the little bottles on your fingers and ding, 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 like in the Warriors movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, Faye's here. You took her panties too. She knows all about your right? So we all know why the you took Faye's panties too, those black silky ones. She claimed them. She claimed them, Clowny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. Isn't that true, Addie? Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna ignore his nasty butt. So that's right. That's right, Addie. I can fight with the best of them. Wait till you see it. Like I still have some footage I need to edit and put out there with this clown in it. So, just wait, just wait. The so last night I was you know what? I'll give 5 points to anybody that can tell me Faye. It's Faye. It's Faye. Fay. You see her? She's been talking. She showed that you took her panties. She's got her little emoji on there because we know you can't read too well most of the time. You know, since you were the class clown too, I'm sure. But anyway. So I'll give 5 points, 5 points to anyone who can tell me what happened to that meatball that rolled out onto the floor and out the door. You know, the one that was covered with cheese. What happened to that meatball that was on top of spaghetti?
On top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese.
Cheese. I lost my poor. How does the rest of it go?
Meatball, when somebody sneezed.
That's right. Then what happened to it? Come on, chat. You know what happened to the meatball once somebody sneezed?
A honey badger came and took it.
Collected a lot of hair and dirt and became unsanitary. Yep, somebody sneezed on it. But what happened when it rolled out the door? Did it like take its luggage and like go away and like you don't got any meatballs there, Clowny. Go suck it. That's right. I said go suck it. Go suck your meatballs. Faye got it. It grew into a tree. It did. It grew into a tree and it gave meatballs and sauce. Mrs. Hopkins says it rolled up a Jersey guy's boxers.
Do they really have? No, wait. Okay, no, because meatballs don't come from trees. Oh, do they?
In this song, they did. Yes. Yeah. It turned into mush first, though. On top of
Wow,
spaghetti.
V.
So
Wow.
it
And
rolled
you
in the
know,
garden. Okay, so it rolled on off the table onto the floor, and then my poor meatball, it rolled out the door. It rolled into the garden and under the bush, and then my poor meatball was nothing but mush. The mush was as tasty could be. See, you and this person have the same flavor profiles. Like he liked mushy meatballs, you like two-headed fish. So the mush was as tasty could be, and early next summer it grew to a tree. The tree was all covered with beautiful moss. It grew great big meatballs, way bigger than Clowny would ever have, and tomato sauce. So if you eat spaghetti all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatball and don't ever sneeze.
see, and now Bopok wants to get a meatball sub sandwich.
Right, Faye? I mean, I sang it, but I never got like past the floor. I never knew what happened to it. Never knew what happened to it.
I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised. Oh, that I never knew that meatballs grew on trees.
Yeah, right? So, and that
I
was
mean,
written by a guy named Thomas Zachariah Glazer.
I do know that that like ham and pork come from different animals. But I never knew that meatballs grew on trees.
Yeah, but you didn't learn that until you were an adult almost.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Well, that's
where did they come
well, that's
from?
because that's because I had a psychotic mother that would intentionally lie to people just to be funny. Gee, that's one good trait that I got from her, right? That's about it.
Hmm. Yeah. So apparently, the guy who wrote On Top of Old Smoky, he also wrote some hits for Peter, Paul, and Mary and the Weavers and Bob Dylan. Taking Inflation Blues was written by Tom Glazier and
Okay, because
recorded
I
by
can't
Bob
see
Dylan.
because I can't see Mr. Bob Dylan writing a song about spaghettis and meatball.
No, but he did a song written by the guy who did write a song about meatballs.
See, and that is the kind of information, ladies and gentlemen, that you will only ascertain where on the Easy Street with Jen program.
That's right. Addie said meatballs grow like potatoes in Subtropia.
Oh,
Subtopia.
see, well, see, and Miss Addie was paying attention because she was able to use one of the definitions in a sentence very practically. Very good.
Clowny, that was not shaming, body shaming. That was a like giving you a favor. It was a compliment. You should know better. You should know better. And you know what? What was that word we did earlier? Cobble wobbly.
Yeah, about the politician.
Yeah. See, that would have been a good definition for Clowny because that's how he walks in his shoes. He's cobble wobbly in his shoes.
And
His
so Clowny
clown
says,
shoes.
meatballs might not grow on trees, but Sleazy Street will get on her knees.
Oh,
There's a rhyme for you.
oh,
Thank you.
oh,
Yes, and thank you, sir, because you are contributing to the artistic
oh.
culture here, and some of us we do appreciate that. So thank you.
Wow, there's a rhyme for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you need to quit getting your material off the bathroom wall. That's all I got to say. That's right, Rita. Collywobble. Collywobble. We're squabble walking over some shuttlecock in a hyena's subtropia. There you go. That's right. So take that, Clowny. Take that.
Hey, Misfit. Misfit. And what? You think that we just both got dumber being here for the last hour and a half? Yeah, we got dumber.
Yeah,
I know I did.
we definitely got dumber. Rita, I just want to say I appreciate you listening in the bushes today. I appreciate you. I really, really do. So, um, Addie, you did fabulous as always. Mrs. Hopkins, you're truly hilarious. And that's so
Oh,
funny. Like, Mrs. Hopkins, I would never think that you have the humor that you have.
oh, and so is Miss Hoppy Hopkins gonna do trivia on Sunday or what?
Or Mad Libs, Word Libs, whatever we're doing. Vote for Addie. She's a snollygoster.
Yes, it was the politician word. And like I said, I'm sure I'll use that in my music program tomorrow. I'll try to squeeze it in somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So hopefully Mrs. Hopkins has written some Mad Libs, Word Libs. We're got to call it something else. Um, Now you're going to shame me from suffering from the disease of alcohol. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Get out of here. Are you saying that's why you walk terribly in those shoes, dragging your feet around? Come on now. I love this game too, Addie. It's fun until these clowns come in here.
Well,
Glad. Oh, I like that. Glad libs. I like that, Mrs. Hopkins.
there's clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, and here I am.
That's right. That's right. I like that name, Mrs. Hopkins. Glad libs.
Oh, what's it called?
That's perfect. Glad libs instead of mad libs.
Glad libs.
Yeah. Because if it's copyrighted, they may come after her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we're going to call it Glad libs. I'm going to call this What Are You Talking About? And that's why I should be telling Clowny, What are you talking about? Because I don't think he even knows what he's talking about half the time. Call it Mad Hatters like an Alice. Mad Hatters. The only problem with that, Mad Hatters, is that there's a group that calls themselves Hatters, but they're haters and they use the little Mad Hatter like icon. Um, and they're a YouTube thing.
And
So
isn't there
that's
a
the only
kind of
thing.
and so isn't there a kind of drink that you can order in a bar called a Mad Hatter?
Probably.
Or is that a Manhattan? I'm not sure.
There
I
is
don't
a
know.
Manhattan.
Oh. Yes, Mrs. Hoppy.
Let's see.
Just like a song, stuck in the middle with you.
There is a Mad Hatter,
Everything
actually.
what it is I can do.
A Mad Hatter consists of 1 ounce of vodka, 1 ounce peach schnapps, 1 ounce of lemonade, and 1 ounce of Coca Cola. I can see where it would work.
Okay, well, thanks. Okay, well, thanks for coming by, Kimber. It's always nice to see you there, and you're always welcome, especially on Jen's program, on my program. Anybody who, you know, is as nice and as fun as you are is always going to be welcome. So,
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jen. Well, I got to get going.
Mm-hmm. Me too. And I've had about enough of this clown over here. So you were not an invited guest to this chat. Who invited you? Had to be out of your mind. Clown is laughing with glee. Clowny the clown is laughing with glee. Laugh with Clowny. Ha ha he he. He's the funniest clown that Jen has ever seen. Funny looking, maybe. Oh, am I body shaming again? I mean, Do I have to pull out the underwear, or do you want to just
Oh,
leave
God,
now?
no.
Don't make me pull out the underwear, Clowny. Good
God,
night,
no,
Kimbers.
because it's probably, like the guy, Elvis Travels from Boyd Wrestling, and it probably has a big stain, so we don't want to see that.
No, we don't want any stain. No, no.
I feel tainted just by coming onto this program.
I know. It's tainted love. Tainted love. So don't taint the haint. All right, y'all. Love you. Had a great time.
Here, I've got to run away. I've got to run
Get
away.
away. All right. So, yeah.
Yes, good night, Miss Rita.
Good night,
And
everyone.
remember, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
And so we'll get an answer from Martha then if she's going to do Glad Libs.
Yeah, okay.
All right. All right. Cool. So maybe Glad Words on Sunday. And then tomorrow night we'll see you for our cover songs on Bimbo Barbarella Music Program. And I don't know if Mark's playing tonight. He may.
Oh, no. Mark, Pirate Radio had a full day of practice with his real band.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
talked to him a couple of days ago.
All right. Great. Excellent. All right. Love y'all. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Everybody but
Thanks,
Clowny.
everybody, for coming up. Thank
All
you.
right. Love you. Bye.